Starting a business is kind of a big deal. What begins as a simple idea can turn into a healthy side project, an income producing passion, or even a way to change your life and the lives of others. I know, because I haven't just built my own business from scratch, I've helped hundreds of other entrepreneurs do it too. My company, Going Clear Interactive, started with an inspiration, many cups of coffee, and a lot of late nights spent at my laptop. Since then, my business has grown. I've gotten the chance to work with several different successful entrepreneurs, some of whom came into the game with a minimum of free time or spare cash, and some that already had a business that they wanted to create a new online revenue model for. They have all shared something, though. In each case, it has been an absolute thrill to watch their brand new ventures go from a vague concept into a growing, exciting enterprise. Believe me when I tell you, there's nothing better than reaching that "this could actually work" moment. It makes all the brainstorming, strategizing, and budgeting worth it. Of course, there are a lot of things that have to come before that epiphany, and one of the biggest involves actually planning and launching a successful website. That's true for any new company that wants to open its doors in the digital age, but it's especially critical for web-based startups. What is a web-based startup? I'm glad you asked. It's a business that's being built and developed around a website concept. In other words, it means the website is the business, or at least the public-facing part of the company. You may still have factories, warehouses, offices, etc. behind the scenes. There are thousands of successful web-based companies, and you probably use dozens of them every week. Amazon, eBay, and Zappos.com are all good examples, as are Expedia, Yelp, and Google. A web-based startup is just the earliest version of this kind of business. Whether it's a side project being run from someone's home or a full-blown business that's being backed by serious venture capital. If you're planning to launch a new business that's dependent on a website or web interface, this is the perfect book for you. That's because I'm going to use my experience as an entrepreneur and web developer to show you everything you need to know in order to get your website and company up and running quickly and profitably. However, if you are launching a startup that isn't web-based, don't put this book or the tab that you're reading it on down just yet. Although some of the ideas and examples I will give you are specific to web-based companies, the underlying principles apply to all startups. The fact of the matter is that all brand new businesses face a lot of the same hurdles, regardless of the fact of whether they are based on HTML code or a Main Street retail location. Startups need to generate marketing and branding concepts from nothing, to announce themselves to a base of customers that doesn't even know they exist, and to go from zero to positive cash flow as quickly as possible. At the same time, startups are usually driven by the vision and enthusiasm of an entrepreneur or an entrepreneurial team, and tend to be more progressive and flexible than existing companies, while having the ability to act on impulses or ideas more quickly than established firms. Put all of this together and you have the makings of something that's fast, exciting, and full of potential. In the coming chapters, organized as standalone topics that you can read back to front or refer to individually as needed, I'm going to fill you in on the key topics and hurdles that will make or break your new web-based startup. As you read them, remember that the advice I'm going to give you is based on practical experience. You won't find any fluff or general ideas that don't apply to the matter at hand. Instead of weighing this book down with theory and counterpoints, I'm going to share with you the ideas that actually work, and then trust you to put them to good use. Believe me when I tell you that you're going to be too busy to waste time on what doesn't matter. So I'll distill the most important facts down to the essentials. If that sounds good to you, let's get started.